I got the horse right here, the name is Paul Revere, and here's a guy that says if the weather's clear, can't...
Hello, racing fans, and welcome back to another edition of Handicapper's Corner, brought to you by the Derby Bar and Grill. I'm Mike Heads, along with Drew Forster. We're going to go through the Sunday, September the 11th races at Hastings. We have 7 races on the after the BC Derby Day program.
Derby Day hangover. We got a good card on Sunday. 7 races you mentioned. First post is always 150 as we are back into our regular rotation.
Yep. Saturday, Sundays for the rest of September.
Yeah. And let's get right into it. First race on the card is a wide open $8,000 claimant event for older colts and geldings. Field of 6 in here, going a mile and a 16th. I lined on the 4 here. Bluegrass Pride, he looked very good, winning at a mile and 8th last time in the starter series, the marathon series. He won by 5 that day. I don't see anybody that can challenge him in here. Richard Hamill sticks with him. I got Bluegrass Pride on top of Abil, who's going this far for the first time in his career, but he's on a roll right now, winning 2 in a row against Brevard County. Lassie's Reward looked good winning the other night, so I got Abil in the second spot. And I put Tucci, just got his non-3, that was the $8,000 level. He's been right there in all of his races this year, so I put him in the third spot. I went 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, I've got the same 3 horses. I think Bluegrass Pride is definitely your horse to beat. This horse has some back class, a pretty neat horse. Was claimed, though, last time out of a marathon race. They get fortunate to get into an $8,000 race here that did not come up very tough, going a mile and a 16th. So I think Bluegrass Pride's your horse. I put Abil in for second. This horse has speed. He looked so game last time.
And there isn't much speed in here, yeah.
This horse is beat, looked like in mid-stretch by Lassie's Reward, but the horse came back on the inside and won, and just looked the part. I think this horse could handle an extra quarter of a mile under the right pace scenario. And the 6 Tucci, as you mentioned, he was tons the best last time. He actually impeded another horse and still managed to win easy. This horse was just so much horse in behind the speed. The track has got a little moisture in it. He's going to be really tough, too. Tucci could even beat Bluegrass Pride. It's not a lot between a lot of these, but I think Bluegrass Pride is your horse. I agree with Drew. 4, 5, and 6 in the Sunday opener. On to race number 2. Maiden $4,000 fillies and mares here, going 6.5 furlongs. I think the 6 Cash Spiel has found a field that she should be able to beat.
4.
The 4 Cash Spiel has found a field.
Don't put the wrong number.
No, 4. 4 is Cash Spiel. She should be able to beat the 7, Get Aboard. Those look like the 2 horses.
Those are the 2.
On paper. Cash Spiel, good second last time to Meek on Sandita, who we both kind of like on Saturday. Definitely see how Meek on Sandita does on Saturday afternoon, but Cash Spiel looks good in this spot. Get Aboard for second, Holly Hollywood for third. 4-7-2.
I got the same horses. I did go with Get Aboard. Got the lead last time. Took a big drop down to the main $4,000 level. Got the lead and fell apart a little bit at the end. Got caught late by Sweet Home. But her second start at the $4,000 level, I expect her to be a little bit tougher. So I got Get Aboard over Cash Spiel, as you mentioned. I think those are the 2. Yeah. And I threw in Darren Got 20 in for the third of the 2 Rob Maben runners. That's the one I like best. And Rob Maben is 14 thirds this year. Yeah, I know. They're all hitting the board. So I put Darren Got 20 in for third. I went 7, 4, 6. On to the third. $4,000 non-winners of the year for older colts and geldings. Going a mile and 16th. Field of 7 in here. I went to the 5 Halo's Quest. Went long last time. Been running long earlier this year. Then had a sprint. Came back into a long race. Just missed a Brother Duster, who was a dropper in there. This doesn't come up as tough. I got Halo's Quest on top of Occupy Vancouver. Comes in from Seattle. But he's no stranger to this track. He ran here throughout the beginning part of his career. I got him in the third spot. Who did I put in for second? The 5.
7.
Bluegrass Man.
You can take a shot on Bluegrass
I got Bluegrass Man, and he comes out of that same race. Only got beat 2.5 by Halo's Quest. So I got him in the second spot. I put Occupy Vancouver in the third spot. 5, 7, 6. That's my numbers here.
Yeah, I like Halo's Quest. I think it's between the 5 and 6, actually. Halo's Quest and Occupy Vancouver. Occupy Vancouver can, adapt back to Hastings. This horse was raised here and has raced at Hastings. Was in the Rob Maben. Marty's the breeder. This horse will be pretty dangerous. But Halo's Quest, there's not a lot of speed in here at all. I think Halo's Quest can be pretty dangerous. Yeah. I put the 6 Occupy Vancouver in for second. And the 2 Marios win. Maybe blinkers on will help. I wasn't crazy about the performance last time on the barn change. This horse had no run at all. Hopefully the blinkers will get him a little more interested. He has raced well in blinkers in the past. So maybe that'll be the deal. I went 5, 6, and 2 in the third race. On to race number 4. Maiden optional here, $25,000 claimer, going a mile and a 16th. I'm going to go to the 3 Sanowar. I'm going to make a blinker change here. This horse is going without blinkers. A little better draw. I just think this horse can get into a pretty good spot in behind the leaders. Dennis Orojo rode this horse very well. 3 starts back. This horse ran a big race behind Pfeiffer, who's now a multiple winner. Got a little too far back last time, and I think it took the horse out of the race. Santa will be a little more favorably placed, I think. The 7-horse Great Promise looked good last time, ran a decent race, but once again fell victim to a slow pace. The 1 Santa Fe Trail got the good fractions, got the easy lead. Was pretty comfortable. 114 for 6 furlongs is pretty tidy for these kind of horses, and they sprinted home. Great Promise and Santa were really taken out of the race with those fractions, but with the filly, Tormenta Negra in here, Free and Fat. There's some other speed in here, and I just think there's going to be a little livelier pace, and I think it'll help the 3 Santa and the 7 Great Promise. I went 3-7.
Yeah, it was kind of a funny track last time, I thought. They just, Santa Fe Trail just kind of broke. He was with We Found Gold. They just went around and nobody really changed position.
Nobody moved. Well, it couldn't move. The track could play.
Yeah, nothing really changed. But I'm going back to Santa Fe Trail. That was his second start. He took a big step forward his first start from going long to his second start. And switches to Amadeo Perez. So I got him on top of Great Promise and Santa War. We have the same horses. They're all coming out of the same race. I went 1-7-3 for me in the 4th. On to the 5th, 3 and up, optional 5, the Marathon Series, 1 mile and 3/8. I went to Franzer's Finest in here. Looked very good at the non-winners of the year level, going a mile 16th. He got the lead that day. He didn't get the lead last time. And when he doesn't get the lead, he's not the same horse. And I don't really see a lot of speed in here. I think he gets the lead. I think he's going to be tough to pass. I got Franzer's Finest on top of Gambe, who's been putting together a very solid meet for a 10-year-old and always seems to show up. And I put Mark, who lost all chance of the break last time, stumbled out of there, basically was pulled up, tossed that race out. He's very playable. The time before that, he ran a good second before step up for the money. I have to have him in there. I went 4, 5, and 10. Those are the 3 I like. Put them in any order.
Yeah, I really like the 10 mark. I didn't pick him to win it, but the 10 mark, if he had a better draw, would be really dangerous. I mean, Richard Hamill sticks to it. That speaks volumes. When you see a horse beating a million lengths and runs last, I mean, and the leading rider sticks with the horse. Obviously something major happened, and it did. The horse stumbled brutally at the gate.
He basically was
a
non-starter pretty much.
No, pretty much. I mean, the horse fell on his face at the gate, grabbed himself. He did cut his hoof. And, Richard felt that, and he took care of the horse. It was a great move, and the horses, lived to fight another day. Richard had worked the horse in 101, and this horse is going well. But I'm just a little disturbed about the 10 post. Short run to the first turn, might not get position. I went to the 3 Fleming's Beach.
Yeah, I could see that.
This horse has routed well. I don't know if it can go a mile and 3/8, but it has routed well in the past. He is, got to be in for the 5,000. All these other horses have, earned their the right to be protected, but he has to run for the 5. But he's been running against pretty good horses in those starter series, that Western Heritage race. He wasn't disgraced. He's live in here. Mark for second for me, but I can see him win. I really want him to win it. He needs a win. He hasn't won in a couple years, and I think he's in a good spot to win. It's just unfortunate drawing the 10 hole. And I agree with the 4 Franzer's Finest. He's always live. Good run last time, or just the other day actually. It wasn't that long ago, 9 days or something. Yeah. But he's coming back quick. I went 3, 10, and 4 in the number 2 of the Marathon Series for the $5,000 starter horses. On to the 6th race. We got $4,000 non-winners at 2, sprinting 6.5 furlongs. I go with the 2 New Jersey Joe.
You stole my horse.
Sorry.
New Jersey Joe. I didn't even.
Is there any speed in here? We got
There's
the 1.
a lot of speed.
Cowboy Phil. We got the 3 one time. We got the 5. Green marks the spot. We got the 9. Adams River Run. We got even
awesome
the 6 and 7. There's a boatload of speed in here. New Jersey Joe ran, on the board last time against a 23 and change, 47 and change. He's going to get a 45 and 2, I think, in here. Well, you can never tell sometimes what kind of pace you're going to get. But he's going to get a contested pace. And I think New Jersey Joe has got a big chance. I know he's got a big fat for him. I don't think he's won for $1 million. But, I mean, he's not the kind of horse you usually want to bet on.
Easy,
but I mean,
easy, my boy Joe. Easy. Come on, he's always right there.
He's going to have
what is he? He's
some
10
value.
for 15 in the money.
He will not be a short price in this race, and is my point. There's going to be lots of horses in here that'll take money. He's live. I got him to win it. The 3-horse one time. He could, come back and win easily. He goes on lay 6 today, and look good winning. This horse had a lot left in the tank, so. If he can battle off all comers, and maybe he can win. And I put the 1 Cowboy Phil 3-year-old in here. 2-1, 2-3-1.
I went with the 3 one time for owner trainer Sean Lawson.
Oh,
one of
he's
the,
undefeated trainer.
feel-good
Undefeated trainer.
stories.
Only undefeated trainer on the grounds.
That's right. That's right. One of the feel-good stories of the year is Sean Lawson's one time. Got a 66 buyer, looked very comfortable. As you mentioned, ran that race. Now he goes to the Lasix program. That could even move him forward more. I like one time to win. I put Adams River Run, who just got caught by Harvey.
Yeah, I left him out just because of the pace and error. This horse can win. This horse can win.
But he goes from
He's
Jose
nice
Asenso to
horse.
Richard Hamill, and that's
huge.
That's what made me go with Adams River Run the second spot. New Jersey Joe, never leave my boy off the ticket. I hope you're right.
My boy.
Hope New Jersey Joe gets there.
Joycey,
3, 8,
Joycey,
and 2
Joycey.
for me. New Jersey Joe in the
Joycey.
third
You
spot.
can say Joycey. Yes, you're right.
Sixth
Joycey.
spot.
Joycey.
Joycey. Take him a run at Monmouth. Seventh race, claiming 4,000. Now wins the year. Fillies and Mares. I went to the 2, Ariki Princess. She's had a very good year. I shouldn't say non-winners of the year. It's just straight 4,000. Sorry. But Ariki Princess had a very good year. She's won 3. Just won for 62.50 over I Dig That. Zanita Rose. Fillies show up in the starter series. Now she drops in for 4. It's got to be Ariki Princess. I got her on top of Zanita Rose. Goes back to Hamill. Just won on her. He moved off of her in that 62.50. Now he's back aboard for 4,000. She's always right there. I got her in the second spot. I put 4th in Command, who was second to Rachel Run last time, and Rachel Run goes in the starter series. So I'll put her in the third spot. I went 2, 7, and 4 in the nightcap for the weekend.
I agree with the 2, Ariki Princess. I mean, this horse looked good winning last time. Doesn't face any tougher field. She should be able to. She's versatile enough to maneuver her way around. She doesn't need the lead. She's better on the lead, but I mean, she doesn't get it. She can still run. Riki Princess for me to defeat the 1, I believe in Angel, who kind of flattened out last time. Lost her winning streak there. She had a 2-race winning streak. Was going well, but I think she's better than that race. I know Anita Bolton to get her back on form. And I put the 7 horse Anita Rose in for third, a horse that always must be respected, especially if there's some pace in here. I went 2, 1, and 7. In the Sunday finale. That'll do it for our analysis of the Sunday, September the 11th card at beautiful Hastings Racecourse. Going to be a good afternoon. Going to be a lot of fun as we do close up BC Derby weekend. Next up on screen is our quick recap of our selections. Back on race number 1, I did go to the 4 horse Bluegrass Pride. 4, 5, and 6 in the opener. Race number 2 went to the 4 Cash Spiel. 4, 7, 2. Race number 3 went to the 5 Halo's Quest. 5, 6, and 2. Race number 4, I went to the 3 Santa War over the 7 Great Promise and the 1 Santa Fe Trail. The 5th race, number 3 Fleming's Beach. Tough race. It's a tough race, the marathon race. I went 3, 10, 4. Race number 6, I do like the 2 New Jersey Joe. I think it's his day to get a good pace to run at. 2, 3, 1. And then the 7th race, I went to the 2 Ariki Princess. 2, 1, and 7.
On to my picks. There we go. Back in the first, I went to the 4 Bluegrass Pride over the 5 and the 6. In the second, I went to the 7 Get Aboard over the 4 and the 6. In the third, number 5 Halo's Quest over the 7 and the 6. In the fourth, I went to the 1 Santa Fe Trail over the 7 and the 3. In the fifth, number 4 Franzer's Finest over the 5 and the 10. In the 6th, number 3 One Time over the 8 and the 2. And in the nightcap, I agree with Mike on number 2 Ariki Princess over the 7 and the 4.
Well, thanks everyone for tuning in to Handicapper's Corner. Hopefully you enjoy the weekend. Should be a great weekend.
Yeah.
Of course, Derby Day. We're taping on Wednesday, and it should be a great weekend. Weather's supposed to be awesome.
To be sunny. Yep.
I know the Wednesday's supposed to be the worst day. Thursday, Friday, Saturday is supposed to be a lot better.
Dry track.
Be nice conditions. But once again, 2 great cards this weekend. Quick reminder: our next live card will be next Saturday, September the 17th. We do have stakes races next weekend, not on the Saturday, but on the Sunday. The Sadie and Jack Diamond Futurities are the 2-year-olds to get their chance in the spotlight and stakes races next weekend. So as Super September continues, Championship September, this is where champions are decided in September and October. And this is where a lot of the accolades, all the champions all the votes are in September and October. This is where you got to do it and win the stakes races, and this is where all the championship honors will be on the line. So a lot of important stakes races this month, and it should be a lot of fun. Of course, none better than this weekend. On behalf of Drew, thanks everyone for tuning in. We'll see you next time here at the Derby Bar and Grill for Handicapper's Corner.